Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have something I want to share with you today. Today is hopefully going to be a good day. It's one of the days I like, at least, when I get to do some unboxing and you get to come with me. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some people tuning in here. And while we wait for that, I'm just gonna move a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'm also gonna connect. So hopefully you'll get a bit better audio. See how that works out. That's the plan. Louis from Facebook, what's up? Oh yeah, that's right. And I was trying to monitor Instagram. I totally forgot about that, but I can do that now. Okay, let's I'm turning my screen around now. But that seems to work without breaking everything. Perfect. Okay. Here's a little something. Now, before we get into that, I just wanna connect you guys. Maybe you'll hear me a little bit better. Okay. Sorry for testing audio here. Come on, audio. That didn't. I don't think it worked. It did work. Okay. So I think you can hear me now. Can you hear this? Yeah, I think you can. Good. So we're good. Instagram is live. That's awesome. Okay, so now that we seem to be connected, well, I think so at least. Too many freaking cables, so I can hear myself. That's a good start. Now that we seem to be connected, I'm gonna turn things around a little bit here. And to be honest with you, I think my desk is a little bit under dimension for this thing, but we'll see. Okay. So what we have here is a guitar that the company Enya Music has sent me. And this is a sponsored video. Sent me this guitar for free, and I'm extremely grateful about that. Because I think that this guitar, namely due to the little dots you can see here, is going to be a very special addition to my collection. At least that's what I've gathered from watching some videos online. Louis, Mexico. AM on Monday. Okay, AM. Oh, that's early, man. Or late, I think. Depending on how you want to look at it. So here it's, in Sweden, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So normal time, people go up, they go to work. I go to unboxing, so happy about that. Anyhow, these tiny little white dots, they're a little bit special, and hopefully, we're gonna see why. Now, never tried one of these, never laid my hand on one of these. I've only seen videos, and from what I've seen, the videos, these little dots are special because it means we have a special sound source coming from the guitar, and that's going to be cool. Okay, so are we ready for this? Not sure we are. You know what? I'm gonna just give me a second. I'm gonna disconnect so I can see Instagram comments a little bit better. I hate missing your comments, so now I think this will allow me to check. Yeah, so far no guitar porn. We got a comment. It's a la bit imagination. Sorry for butchering your username. I hope it's gonna be guitar porn. You never know. Could be guitar horror. We won't know until we checked out what it is. Sayori, yes, again. I'm very proud and happy to be able to do another unboxing with you. So, if you haven't already seen it, it says Inspire. That's the name of the guitar. I'm not trying to hide this for you guys. But again, I want to point you towards those dots, because these dots are going to be something special, and you will soon see it live in action, hopefully. At least I can show you the real dots and not just a graphical representation of the dots which are right beneath. Yeah, Justin, we need to look at this box. That's important. You gotta look at the box, I gotta look at the box, we all gotta look at the box. Because we want to think outside of the box. So if we look at the box, we're not inside the box. Thus, we are outside of the box. It's important. Very, very good stuff, you know. Okay, so yeah, I have this super lousy pair of scissors. I think I'll get going. You don't mind? Okay, nice. There you go. Ooh, getting closer. And I realized that, of course, I got the whole thing upside down. You know, I'm this backwards, upside down kind of guy. I do everything backwards. I tried to learn to shred way before I could play a blues lick. That's doing it backwards, but that's okay, I guess. Woo! Interesting. Can you guys see this? We got plastic, and we've got what looks to be a... Yeah, this is a pretty hard case. So this would, I guess, border between soft and hard, just from the first impression here, or maybe... Yeah, this is pretty solid. Okay, but this won't work. I will have to do something to get this out to you guys. I promise you, the phone stand and everything is just gonna freaking fall down while I do this. So I'll just ruin everything while trying to show you when I unbox this guitar. But it will be so worth it, I hope. Truly hope. Okay, plastic, gone. No parallels there, but you know what that felt like. We really want to get rid of the plastic. Ooh, I like it. Little bag of accessories, always nice. I can see a what looks to be a whammy bar. Some kind of straps there, I think. I think this might be some kind of cable, or maybe, yeah, it looks like a USB cable, USB-C cable, charging cable. This is part of the charging unit. I like it. Nice, 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 promising. Okay, but here we go. Here's the thing. Here's what we've been looking for. Yep. It's a guitar, no doubt about it. So, let me see. I'm just gonna try to remove this cardboard thing. And we should have our desk back. Let's reclaim our space. Whew. Gee. Exhausting. Da, 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 da. Very, very nice. Super, super nice. This thing is empty, but it feels really nice on the inside. I don't know if you can tell, but this is very soft material. I might just go sleep in there. If there's a mouse around here, it'll probably want to sleep inside of this. Fred, what's up, my man? So, Steve, this was sent to me by the company Enya Music. Thank you, Enya Music. But I think you can find this for like 600 bucks online, and I think it's sold on lots of different places. So yeah, of course, when I've gotten to actually using this, I'll be able to comment on whether I think you should get it. Marcos, what's up? A nice guitar to give away. No, man, I want it. Don't want to give away my new guitar. Okay, are we ready? Here it is. Here is where the magic starts. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Gotta tease you guys a little bit. This is guitar porn after all. Oh yeah, it's coming up. We like it. Oh yeah. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Osa, how many guitars do you need? And the answer is one more. Always one more. It's, ooh, this looks good. I like this. Woohoo! Very, very nice. I don't know if you can tell this yet, but I think I scored a jackpot in the color here. Because I saw, if you go to their website, they have lots of different colors. on the guitar. And I must admit, I felt like I was, a generation too old for all those colors. And I think this is a new color they just added, and I chose it. And just judging by the little gold and brass that you can see here, I think I made the right choice. Let's see. Very nice. And again, this is actually a very nice soft shell, or a soft shell, soft case. Yeah. I like it. Could sleep in here. Someone just make me a bit smaller. See if Instagram is saying anything. Sergio, what's up from Brazil? Yep, Instagram is with us. I like it. Oh. Here is a guitar, a guitar, a guitar, a guitar. Sorry for singing. Have to convey my joy in this moment. Marcus, Sunil, hurry up, Christian. No, man. This, it's a bit like a striptease. You don't want all the clothes to just go away immediately. There's no striptease happening. It's got to be slowly. It's exactly the same with gear unboxing. You got to do it slowly. You got to tease things. You got to caress the little guitar. Here we go, little guitar. Sayori, it's not white. Yes, Nirvana Bakat, this is Enya Music. That's the company. So thank you, Enya. Thank you. This is a sponsored video. They did send me this guitar for free, and I'm extremely grateful because I think that this might just become an absolute favorite for practicing outdoors or just on places I wouldn't normally practice with the distortion. And I'll show you why in a minute, but we gotta check this out. This is actually pretty cool, I must say. I like it a lot. Very nice, Enya. I think you got the color just right here. I think you did. I think you are gonna understand why in just a second. I just need to get rid of this protection for the strings. I don't know why the strings have this. I guess it's to protect them against humidity, maybe. I don't know. So there's not corrosion happening on these new strings. But check this out. This is very nice. We have gold and we have brass. Or is it even brass? Brass color looking. And this is a gray guitar. I like its kind of subtle color messaging here. It's just a little bit gray, and then we have the gold and the brass that's grabbing our attention. Very nice. Okay, so I think I'll get rid of this case now, so we can just look at the guitar. Yes, Nirvana, from what I understand, this guitar can host a lot of different sounds, but it comes with the four presets, but then via app you can actually change the sounds in this preset. And the way I understand it, there's even a foot connector which is optional, you can buy with it, and that allows you to kind of go through a whole bunch of different patches. Turn it over. Yes, good point. So here we have it. Very good reach here. As you can tell, this looks like a, I guess, set through or even neck through could be described, but the reach is comparable to, well, let me try it first, but yeah. Very good reach to the 24th fret. Very nice. So, yeah, this is to adjust the tremolo. Very handy. You can reach it easily here, and you don't need specific screwdriver. Screwdriver, as is the case with many guitars. From what I can tell, you can just stick an Allen key or something in here. That looks great. And then it controls these 3 springs, which is just your standard way of hooking up a tremolo. And I believe this is a 2-point tremolo. In here, there's probably more stuff. Well, I know there's more stuff because let's again speak a little bit about those dots. So there's actually a speaker and an amplifier in here, and that's the big thing with this guitar, and that's what I'm really looking forward to trying. But from the videos I've seen online, The fretwork, supposedly pretty good here, and I can only agree here because, yeah, this reminds me a lot of the guitar we looked at a week or so ago, which was the Hush X Pro guitar. We have the same kind of rounded frets here, and these frets, they end before the fretboard end, which means you cannot feel them when doing this. I don't know, it's never really bothered me with frets sticking out. I have lots of different guitars, but if it's done really badly, then you can hurt yourself. But the feel is nice when you can just do this and you don't feel any frets. It just slides a little bit easier. Yeah, Mango Funky, we should try to demo this guitar. I'll give it a go, we'll see. Maybe I haven't done much research, I've just watched a few videos. So hopefully I can get it hooked up and we can see how it sounds. Right now I'm just gonna drool a little bit over this guitar because it is a very nice guitar. And we haven't even covered all the specs. Oh, it's Elixir strings as well. Those are my favorite brands. Download Enya music app. I've actually cheated and done that to my Android phone because I'm using my iPhone now when shooting this video. I'm not sure that's gonna work actually because I haven't used the Android phone in a long time. But I should say that from what I've understood, the whole guitar is in graphite or carbon fiber. That's cool. I have another guitar, my Parker guitar, which has a neck in graphite, and that's the most comfy neck I've ever played. So if this is anywhere close to it, and it does feel nice, then we're in for a thrill. Now, from what I understand, well, you can tell it's an HSS configuration here, but yep. This is, this push-pull is nice. I've installed, oh, you can't tell. I've installed a whole bunch of push-pulls myself, but just the way this slowly sinks in, oozes quality. So anyhow, that's I would assume a coil splitter, does it say here? Tap to adjust pickups, pull to turn the two coils of the bridge pickup from series to, oh no, okay. So this is going from series to parallel. It just decreases the output a little bit and changes the character a little bit. I don't have a check there. I have an LTD, I guess is the closest. Mango Funky, we're in Sweden. I live in Gothenburg. Cool. I live in Stockholm, so on the other side of Sweden. But Gothenburg is cool. I had a guitarist friend there. I went there a whole bunch of times. Show the headstock tag. Okay, let's look at the headstock. Thank you, Fred, for pointing out. Now, this is very nice. I think the simplicity here is very nice. Just one little logo thing going here. And now you can tell that this color is somewhere between gray and, I don't know, light blue. It just has something old about it that I really like. So I think I made the perfect choice considering I'm on the wrong side of 40. This was the right color. So let me see if we'll just give you hopefully a bit better light here. I think the light is a little bit too strong, but... So this is the interesting part. This is the amp, and this is what we're going to try. I can activate the built-in speaker, the built-in amp via this button. It's going to be very exciting. And then, of course, it tells you to go to the app store, so you can control all the sounds better via app. Via this button, you're just reaching 4 presets. Putnam Aware, has it told that has a guitar you made from a toilet seat? Provided it's clean, I'd love to try it. The body is made out of carbon fiber. And to be honest with you, I think that's how they kept the weight. Because this guitar doesn't weigh much more than my Strat. But, again, there is a freaking amplifier in this guitar. And if you've ever carried around an amplifier, you know that they usually carry some weight. So I think without the amplifier, this guitar would be feather light. Just me speculating, I have no idea about this, but it just makes sense. If they squeezed in an amp in here and it doesn't weigh more than a Strat, then something else must be lighter, right? So carbon fiber, the whole guitar, from what I understand, I would do some more research, but that's what I've understood, the whole guitar is carbon fiber and thus very light and thus can contain an amp in here. So Ziltran, I think you can buy this for around 600 bucks. See, I'm not missing your comment. Do you also have, oh, no, I think I'm good. Oh, but that's why I can't freaking read your comments on this white background. Now it's better. I want to buy one of those. I don't know the official price by Enya. So I think it's 600 bucks, Elmer. But if you search for Enya Inspire, you're gonna get the prices to your region probably. Weird Up, always something interesting going on here. Thank you, man. It's not a left-handed guitar. Sorry, that's the freaking stream. I still haven't figured out how to fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that. Typically, I like the mirroring because it makes sense for me, but it doesn't make as much sense for you. So yeah, maybe that's not a good thing. Oh, I still haven't got rid of this nice soft cover. You can see, even has a detachable cushion here. Love it, very nice. This is good stuff. So let's get rid of this now and just focus on the guitar. Yeah, I freaking gotta try to play this. We have a guitar here and I haven't even freaking played it. Everything's a mess. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to focus on sharing this little moment of joy with you guys, and then I realized my whole studio is upside down. But then I also realized that it always is, so it doesn't change anything. Okay, so let me grab a pick and let's just see what the first impression is. Ooh. Is it even in tune? I've heard worse. I've heard worse. Okay. Okay, so tuners are actually very small imprint, or they don't take a lot of space at all. Very cool. Never seen those before. So again, maybe it's part of their quest to make it more lightweight. I don't know, with the amp built inside. I don't know. Anyhow, let me tune this thing. I can see E flat. I'll just go for E flat now. So B flat. I'm not stretching the strings or anything. Maybe I'll have to do that later on, but now it's just see if I can strum a clean chord here and show it to you guys. And also, I'm not really sure how much you're hearing now. We'll need to test that. Can you guys hear the strings as I tune them? Adrian, thanks for being here, man. Oh. Okay, sorry about that, but after all, it's a new guitar out of the box, it won't be in tune. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. If you are, you're hearing it through this microphone, which might not be ideal. But we're close to a solution. Softly we hear the strings. Okay, so let's try this now. After all, we need it now. And I'm not sure, maybe it's going to need charging, but it says long press to turn on off. Tap to switch presets. Ooh, I can see light. You probably can't. Yes, you can. Woohoo! It's making sound. This is scary stuff. I don't know. I've never tried one of these guitars before, and I'm confused because when I do this, it's like, where is the amp? I can't determine where the sound is coming from because I've never heard an you know, I've never played an electric guitar and have the amp be here. It's super confusing. So can you hear this better? Because I will connect this better, at least that's the plan. But can you hear it now? For now, just the sounds coming in here. Yeah, Nirvana, I think this gold hardware is new. And I was very happy because it felt like all the other colors were not quite right for my generation. So, okay, we have some fun ahead of us now. But it sounds as if an amp is behind you way back. Okay, of course, you hear, Rob, thank you. Thanks for confirming, because everything is called to this mic now. It's not ideal, but I'll do this first. And then what we're going to do is connect the, well, there's lots of different options here, but I thought about going with the head put out here, headphones out, put, head put, whatever. So, so it feels weird, I must admit, because there's no cable coming from the guitar, but there's a freaking amp ringing, and I can't, my brain can't just, it doesn't understand where that sound is coming from. Where is the amp? Okay, I think after 15 minutes of playing, I'll get used to it, but now it's like, where's the amp? Where's the amp? Where's the amp? I'm just so confused. It might be, I have a hearing issue also on my right ear, so my stereo hearing is not perfect. So that sometimes it confuses me where things are, but I don't think that's the issue here. It's the simple fact that I've been playing the guitar for 30 years and never had the amp freaking sit on my lap. That's yeah, tone is pretty cool. It's so weird because it's the amp is projecting sound in this direction, and here I have my studio monitor, so it's just bouncing back at me from the monitor. I'm like, oh, is the amp there? I just can't figure it out. Well, I should say volume is max now. So you're not going to be playing with a drummer with this amp. But that's definitely not what I'm going to be using it for either. I will be using it for practicing. But this is a freaking button. So let's press it. Yeah, exactly, Mango. Yeah, inbuilt tuner would be cool. Isak, var i Sverige? Stockholm, Haninge, du då? Do you feel the amp? Do you feel the amp at all through the guitar? So, do I feel it vibrating? Let's try it. No, I don't. No, can't feel it at all. No vibration against my body. So the answer is definitely no there. Okay, but let's freaking push this button and see what comes out, because that's going to give us another preset. Okay, this is funkier. This is better for the stuff I played, actually. Let's see if you see this. Let's do the series to parallel. Okay, let's stretch these freaking strings because they go out of tune all the time. Okay, so they're new strings, of course, because the guitar is new. I'm gonna assume they put on new strings. And new strings are very prone to going out of tune, as you know. A lot of times you gotta stretch them, and this probably won't be enough, but it'll maybe hold the tuning for a little bit longer so I can at least play one freaking riff. But again, bear with me, because my plan is actually to connect this to my mixer so you can hear a good sound coming from it. But first I just want to go through those 4 presets. So this is a little bit crunchier, a little bit more pushed, a little less bass heavy, which is pretty much what you'd expect from a more overdriven sound, whereas the previous one was clean, right? Okay, this is nice. Now I'm starting to hear some nice single coil sounds popping out of this car. Oh, Isak from Bergshamra, that's awesome. I lived there as a student actually, Kungshamra. Okay, so again, if you just joined the stream, you are just hearing this built-in amp speaker, which is, it's weird, it's crazy, and it feels very unusual to me. As I said, my brain is totally not coping with the direction of sound. It's like, where is the freaking amp? Oh, it struck me, it doesn't have a tone knob. Just volume. So this is the pickup volume. And this is the amp volume. Pretty cool. Oh, I should say that maybe if I charge this guitar, it's going to be a higher output level. I don't know. I haven't tried that. I don't even know how you can tell how much battery is left. It might have something to do with the LED indicator. No idea. I'm going to have to do some research. But this is fun. Okay, so let's try. We tried 2 out of the 4 built-in presets. Let's try it one more time. Definitely more overdrive here. This is nice. This is a very warm and creamy kind of overdrive. I like it. Let's remove this plastic here. So weird to have the... Oh, I can do this. This is fun. This is cool. This is like phasing, real-time phasing. You can clearly hear how the sound is coming from the speaker, right? Okay. Oh, we have a tremolo. I'm not sure I'm going to even try that right now, but we need to try the tremolo bar. Okay, but... So let's see if we can... Well, I can already tell that the pickups have some good stuff in them, because I don't know if you can tell, but as I try the push-pull, and as I try going between the single coils, I can hear some twangy tones coming out. So this is just the standard series mode. You would use this for riffing, and now push-pull engaged. It sounds thinner, and which might be a bad thing for your riffing, but it could be a good thing for your... You want to go for different tones. And then the single coils, let's try them with this high gain sound. This is very nice. So we have the single coil. Awesome, very cool. So let's try the in-between position. Very nice. Let's try the middle. Let's try rolling down the volume a little bit. Very nice, clean up there. I don't know if you can hear that. Turn it up. So let's try the in-between position between humbucker and single coil now. Push-pull. This is cool for some... Oh, Summer of 69, is that... Maybe, yeah? Okay, so this is going to be cool. We're going to try connecting this directly to you guys, and I think you're going to experience the sound on a different level. Oh, the lamp is headbanging. I love it. The whole desk is headbanging right now. I can feel heat is regaining some heat. Oh, what is Instagram saying? Looking beautiful. Thank you, Supratik. Let's see if we can get... I'm a bit warm now, so I need to turn on the cooler, but... Oh, there it is. It's a good sound when we're generating heat. Let's see what Instagram is saying here. Is Instagram saying something? Yes. Good education. Thank you, Rifki. How many hours per charge? I don't know. I haven't done that research. Sorry, man. This is just unboxing and first impressions. Let's tune it down. This is cool. I like it. This is good. This is very good. So here's the deal. I could never, ever practice high-gain riffing at bedroom volumes like this, obviously without an amp. And even with an amp, it would be kind of tricky. Now I can turn down the volume of the amp, so I can practice high-gain riffing at this level, and that's, I think, the biggest selling point of this guitar. You can just practice at any level, and you can have distortion. You know, you can practice, cleaning up your technique and stuff like that, which is very hard if you don't have a distortion connected. And if you're just practicing, maybe you live in an apartment late in the evening, and how are you going to do it? Or maybe you're like me and you never have enough time for anything. So just being able to grab the guitar, instantly practice with high gain for 10 minutes is awesome without having to, carry all your cables around. So. Very nice, I like it. Okay, so turn up the volume of the amp again. And I haven't even touched the last preset, so let's go for it now. This, I think, will be the highest gain. Should be if there's 4 and we've seen the direction it takes, right? Clean to slightly overdriven to heavily overdriven, and now okay, there's an effect now. Delay, right? Pretty long delay. Can I tap the delay? No, I can't. There's some feedback happening here. Well, you can hear the high gain there, right? Yes, it's headphone capable. This is, the small one is the headphone jack. We're actually going to try that one. I'm going to connect that one to you guys in just a second. And this, I believe, is the standard what's it called? 1/4 normal guitar cable. And this would be, I think, charging. And the small one, I have no idea. But this is USB-C charging, I would assume. The guitar freaking farted! Could you hear that? I'm so confused by this guitar right now. Because it has a freaking built-in speaker. I've never played a guitar with a built-in speaker. try. So number 4 would be good. Is that your favorite? Daz. Single chords, let's try it. The highest output one. There's something. Feels like it's like a feedback loop or something. I mean, it could very well be a feedback loop when you have the speaker here and you're just cranking it. Maybe there's something happening, bouncing, I don't know. Let's try. It says something here, and I think maybe this is the color of this one is like some signature thing. So I'm gonna have to read up what it says here, but it doesn't say Enya, and I don't think it says Inspire either. So this is probably like a signature guitar color, I would assume. Okay, but should we connect this now so you guys can actually hear this with good sound? No, plug in. I haven't plugged it in. It's just the amp here. That's what's so cool. But now I think I'm gonna plug it in. I think there must be a noise gate. Yeah, definitely a noise gate here. Otherwise it would be humming all over the place. And you can hear when I just play a soft note, it doesn't quite cut through the noise gate, but it's still set up pretty well, I think. So if I just do this, you almost get that, choked fuzz kind of sound where the fuzz pedal has a really low bias. Do you know any good electric guitar money-wise? If you're just looking for cheap guitar that doesn't have any smart functionality such as this one, I usually recommend like S copies, S-style guitars, or Strat copies. But I want to plug this one in now, so you guys can hopefully hear how it sounds plugged in. So let's go back to the clean preset there and see if we can find something to plug in. Okay, no, that was the wrong one. So many cables here. I don't know if you're aware, but I officially live in cable hell, so lots of cables here. How's Instagram doing? Delay, sound is good. Awesome, viewer. So amazing, sure. Simple and modern guitar. Awesome, you dig it. Petrucci Gucci likes it. Yeah, this is cool. This is fun, right? I mean, it's not every day you get to try basically a completely new instrument. To me, this is, because it has the playability we're used to. I've been playing guitar for 30 years. But it has a freaking built-in amp. So it's not your acoustic guitar that has a sound hole and generates strong sound. And it's not your electric guitar, which doesn't have any onboard amplification at all. So this is definitely some interesting middle ground. Here's our cable, but before I plug it in, I'd like to attempt to hear what you guys are hearing, because my setup is a little more complicated than I'm used to, so if I miss something, I can hear myself now. If I miss something, let's see. Ouch. Okay, let's try the levels a little bit here. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay. But how do we tune this thing now? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That was hard. I forgot that I down-tuned it. Okay, so let's... Two, three. So the fretboard should be made of graphite or carbon fiber, as far as I understood it. Paradox. I'm from Sweden. Half Swedish, half Greek. Yeah, I like the color as well. I'm very, very happy I chose this color. Because again, I'm on the wrong side of 40, and the other guitars looked like it was really for another generation. Are you hearing this at a better sound quality now that I plugged it in? But I'm not really happy with the levels. Let me think. Thinking is hard, but it needs to be done. So I'm gonna see if I can turn down my spoken stuff. Ho, 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 ho. Let's turn down my spoken stuff here. Can you still hear me? Ho, 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 ho. Turn down, 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 down. High pen. Huh, bad idea. And I notice I have some freaking bad cables here. Okay, so guitar is a little bit louder now, I think. I hope I'm not. Oh, let's turn down my voice a little bit. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. This is, of course, the disadvantage with a totally spontaneous test here. I hope you can appreciate the qualities of it, because you're getting my first true impressions here, but you're also getting my first technical issues, which really have nothing to do with the guitar, just my setup here. Okay, volume up. So how did you jump to setting 3? No, I think this is the high gain setting. So are levels okay? Or am I just killing you with high vocals and low guitar? Let's see if we can see what I'm doing here. Oh man, I need to create some space on this freaking desk. Let's see if I can move this back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's do that. It's better now. Thanks for confirming, Changun. And Raimundo, thanks for digging. Raimundo, maybe. Yeah, what is Instagram saying? Awesome mountain bike. You think it's a mountain bike? Instagram is always fun. That's so amazing, sure. Simple and modern. Awesome, you dig it. Okay, so. Okay, so consider I'm using the freaking one of 4 presets. I haven't touched any kind of sound tweaking possibilities, anything like that. I'm just riffing out of the presets. And to me, that's pretty impressive, because I think it sounds pretty good now. Especially, I'm guessing, for you guys now that we can hear the sound, well, not through the speaker anymore. Let me just test. Yeah, the speaker is silent. but actually through the speaker output. Oh, and I should say, I actually read that this is also an audio interface, so you could plug in the USB-C directly into your computer and record this guitar without the need for a audio interface. I don't know if we have any metalheads in here, but we're getting there. It's not extreme, but it's definitely riffable. Okay, so here's the overdriven preset, and it doesn't have any delay or anything like that. I got my electric guitar 50 years ago. I wish I had continued practicing. Now it's just, well, you're alive. What are you waiting for? Just play it, man. Litsy's likes it. Awesome. Daz likes it. What is Instagram saying? Nice mountain bike. Okay, so. Okay, so this is cool. Now you can hear the high gain is kind of gone. It's more of an overdriven sound. Well, I mean, it works. Still rock and roll. Domination. Dude, what's that, dominate? No. I don't remember that. A sound like that, maybe? I can't remember that. So we have a metalhead. That's awesome, man. I think this sounds pretty good. This is almost Saint Angerish. Something. Okay, but you know what? I've actually downloaded. Oh, I think the mic is too loud. Just a second. I've downloaded the app, so let's see. I'm just gonna test my levels here a little bit. Okay, are we better now? Maybe a bit better. I just want the balance to be a little bit better there. I do have the app on my Android. So the thing is, if you missed the beginning here, you can control all these sounds on a metricular level, if that's a word. But you need an app. And since I'm using the iPhone for this, I can't use the iPhone to control. I'm using the iPhone for streaming to you guys. So if I start fiddling with an app, it'll just turn everything upside down. So I have this Android thing that I haven't used in a while. And yeah, and I downloaded the app, and now it says connect. But usually, oh, and I'm also allow. Did I click allow? Did I click don't allow? So connect, ESP, Inspire. So it's the right model, but usually with Bluetooth, you gotta hit some. Please make sure Bluetooth is on. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it says disconnect, completed, awesome. What do I do now? The thing is, I'm also upgrading Android as I'm doing this because I haven't used this phone in a year, so this is not very smart of me, but who says I'm freaking smart? No one. Okay, but it did manage to connect, but now what do I do now? Connect. Oh, it says not connected. Damn it. Spirals. Yeah, now syncing. Very cool. Presets. Woohoo! So I'm in now. Dream Road. So if I just click here. Oh, cool. Now this is a new preset. Talking. Train. In use. So let's just try this one. I don't know where I can find the other ones, so I'll just start with this one. And this you can hear it now has a tremolo effect on it. Again, I haven't done any deep editing, I'm just accessing more. I'm just accessing more presets now. Now, immediately this would benefit to my ears with a bit more reverb, maybe. Would I use it live? Well, you know what, Mango? I haven't even gotten to trying the regular guitar output, so maybe I should do that now that we checked out the app. But I'm just going to try a few more things, and then we'll just head over to my regular amp, plug this into my Mesa Boogie, and check how it sounds. And if it works there, I guess you could use it live to answer your question. Well, also, the good thing is you don't need 30 years of practice to keep up with me, because you can play like you. And that is something I can never do. So you might not be able to play like me, but I can't play like you either. So do your thing, not mine. Okay, so let's see here. Distortion. Oh, I can go between. Oh, now I see. There are presets, and then you can choose if you want clean, overdrive, distortion, high gain. Oh, this is probably just to replace the presets. Okay, let's. Here are the high gain ones in use. Let's try another one. Okay, so another one. And another one. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's enough. You can see how I just changed some sounds there. I guess all I need to do is click edit, and yeah, I'm into the whole thing now. Let's try just... more gain, we like that. So let's turn down the... That's nice, right? I just turned down the gain of the preamp here, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, how do I? Okay, now maximize. I gotta play a little bit with this. This is fun. This is too much, but you can definitely see that I have some control here. Oh, and there's a noise reduction. That's what I knew. There's lots of noise reduction going on there. So amplify, can I change the amp? Ooh, deluxe clean, 100 dists. There must be more, right? Amplifier, how do I just see deluxe clean and 100 dist. Well, I will have to look this up. I'm assuming there are more amps. Save the changes, cancel, because I'm just messing around. Let's grab another one and see. I just see 100 dist and deluxe clean, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Do we have any Inspire users here? Are there more? How do I access more amps? Maybe it's still downloading the stuff in the background. Well, cool. So this is of course, there's software involved. I can't just expect to totally. This is loud. Let's change it. I can't just expect to totally understand everything immediately. I'm gonna have to go through and you know. But I still wanted to give you the opportunity to just share my first impressions with you guys, because this is pretty cool. And it just worked out of the box, you know, flew a few taps and I got it to work. Let's just see what it is. There's a mixer. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can mix guitar volume, Bluetooth volume, speaker volume. There's tools, foot switch control. This is cool. You can control exactly, if you have the optional foot switch, you can control exactly which pedal does what here. It's disconnected. In settings, I can do a factory reset. I can do firmware update. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if there's something. Oh, and now I can see 41%. That's probably the battery remaining. And then I can just go back. No, I don't want to exit. Presets. Okay, very interesting. So this is cool. Lots of control here. Lots of things to explore. Pantera walk. Ouch. Okay, so I think we should disconnect this now and let's try it in a real amp. What do you guys say? Because it's actually a real normal guitar as well, except it's not in wood, it's in carbon fiber. But I have my Mesa Boogie there and let's just connect to it. This will be fun. What is Instagram saying? Nice mountain bike. Oh, now I understand. You actually saw a mountain bike in the background. Sorry for making fun of you. I do have a fat bike here. I just thought someone commented on the guitar and said, nice mountain bike. That's just me. That's being silly and stupid as usual. Okay. Awesome mountain bike. But where did you see the mountain bike? Well, somewhere there, I guess. Okay. So let's reconnect stuff and try it with a real amp then. Okay. So that means this cable is out now. I just put it on the floor. And this phone is out. Always charge it in case I need to use it. The good thing, of course, is even if your battery dies in here, I'm still assuming, I'm 99.9% sure that the magnetic pickups are going to work as intended. So you don't need to rely on the built-in battery for the speaker, obviously, if you're just going to use it as a normal guitar. So let's try that, exactly that. Okay, sorry for being a bit silent here as I move things around. Thank you, here you are. Watch. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Okay, so here's my amp. I'm going to connect it to it. And you're actually going to be hearing the guitar through real microphones. Oh, now the speakers. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, no sound, no speaker coming from the guitar now. I'm still not used to the fact that there's a freaking built-in speaker. Okay, so let's use an SM57 here on this amp. Let's turn it on. And now I have a tuner and everything. Things will be a little bit easier, I think. Okay, now I'm just gonna see if this even works. Okay, you can hear me, I hope. Should we maybe turn down the levels a little bit now? Oh, no. So I can turn them up on here the way I intended to do it. So now it's a little bit better here, I think. Okay, speaking, testing. And now this should, yes, it works, awesome. That was me testing the SM57. So I think we should be good now. Okay, sorry about the mess here. Now all we have to do is plug this in as a regular guitar. So we've got to find the right cable here in cable hell. Cable hell, give me a cable. That's pretty much all you have. Cables, right? But I need the right cable. That's why it's called cable hell, because finding the right cable is freaking hell. Oh, and now there are lots of holes to choose from. Sexy. So we don't want the tight holes, we want the big holes. Here we go. Ooh, we're in. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I can't hear shit because the amp is not on. Still can't hear shit. The amp is on. But it's not the amp's fault, it's something else. Oh. What am I doing here? Oh, I know. I still have a pretty advanced setup because I was shooting some pedals here. Just a second. So, one more attempt here. Oh, we have sound. But I'm not sure. Okay, so still exploring here. I don't know if you can hear all of this. You can hear me speak, hopefully you can hear me play. But now I'm plugged in and it's just acting as a regular guitar into my amp. So I could, I don't know, maybe, should I add like another microphone maybe? See if this works. Switch out of mine. Well, here I would actually benefit from a tone control because typically I turn the tone knob down when playing this. I just have volume now. So tone control, that would be cool for the next generation, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not as, well, it is needed when you plug it into as a regular guitar. Still not that high gainish, maybe I can... How can I tighten this up? Come on. But it's cool. So I guess you can form your own impression whether you think this works as a regular guitar. I think it does. Of course, as with any new guitar, you have to spend quite a bit of time just exploring stuff and finding the right approach to its sounds. Okay, what are you guys saying? Metallica, Switch Out of Mine. Oh, inspired by you, I just picked up my guitar to practice number 69. That's awesome, Osa. That's the spirit. John, love your fingers in action. Thanks so much, man. So I'm reading comments from both Facebook and YouTube now. It's donation round church time. Give the man what you can. Fair enough. Basket is going. Thanks, man. Soldier Fortune, don't know it. Do you play guitar by ear or taps? Good question. So nowadays it's all just ears, and I don't play any famous songs. I just jam most of the time. And if I'm playing an old riff of some song, it's from 25 years ago when I was playing cover songs. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, you found me when searching for a real man with chest hair. Very honored. Because I have a lot of chest hair. You'd be surprised the amount of hair that wanders from here to here. From hair to here, to here to hair, to Blair. Sorry. Yeah, Parkers are awesome. Very special guitars. You just gotta be friends with the sound of a Parker. It does sound different but playability is just crazy good. So Cypher PM, this is an Enya Inspire. Cool, so you do like the sound, Cypher likes the sound. Does it sound okay? I'm not just asking about the guitar, I'm asking about the setup here with the mic and stuff like that. Can you guys hear me properly? John subbed, awesome. Do you play with left or right? Yeah, I play right, but it's mirrored. Okay, so should we try this guitar with the backing track as well? Let's see if I can connect the backing track to here. Okay, backing track. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can jam a little bit here. Hopefully you guys can hear everything. Mark, thanks for confirming that it sounds good. Thanks, Mango. So this will be C minor, and I'm down tuned, so let's... Bit loud, perhaps. One thing I don't like it, I think you can hear a lot coming in here. Doesn't sound as cool, but you know, this microphone is picking up a lot of stuff. Oops, wrong key. This is good. You can see there's some reach here, right? What fret is this? It's 24 frets. Pretty good. Oh, increase the volume of the track though. Thanks a lot for confirming. Okay, so yeah, have to consider this is the first time I'm playing this guitar, and as you know, it takes a lot of time to get used to a new neck and stuff like that. But considering that, I think this is performing really well. I could picture maybe lower string action, but that can easily be adjusted here, and also it depends on if you want to use it for rhythm. This is bordering too high, so it's all. Now I'm playing lead, but if it turns out I'm mostly using this for rhythm, then the string action is fine. Try maybe like a cleaner sound, like an overdriven sound. So, I mean, this is super high gain. Should we try, I don't know, something else? So, I'm just changing the channels on my amp now, while avoiding cable hell, and it's hard. Let's see here. Okay. Can we get some gain? Let's try this. Okay. So this is more of a single coil sound, right? And I'm trying like I don't know, bluesier, a bit more overdriven something. It's pretty nice. Down tuned, so it's a little bit off there. Thanks for confirming, man. So let me know if you know you can't hear this, the voice or anything like that. lot of tests now. We started out, well, of course, we did some unboxing. Doesn't really count, I guess. But then we tested the onboard amp, and you saw me extremely confused. I couldn't figure out where the sound was coming from. And then we tried the headphone output from the guitar, and it started to sound really good, at least in my opinion. It's always like that when you get the direct sound as opposed to a sound coming from, you know, a speaker and then caught lots of air and just catching through this microphone, which isn't supposed to record instruments. But anyhow, we lined it. You got to hear the line signal from the headphone output, and it started to sound good. And now we tried it with the real amp. Oh, and I should add, we did try a little bit of tone tweaking through the amp. Through the app. Sorry, one letter was incorrect there. So we tried the app. We did manage to get some new sounds thanks to deep editing via the app, though I have to, you know, learn that stuff. Again, this is my first impression. This is my first test ever with a guitar with a built-in speaker. So I have zero experience. I just watched a few YouTube videos. So I need to clarify that. You think the test could have been done more professionally? You're definitely right. But here you got my spontaneous impression. Of course, if you're not like me and have way too many guitars, then you'll want to know how this performs as a regular guitar, which is what you just heard. You heard both me playing high gain and lower gain. You haven't heard me play clean yet. Maybe that's something you want to. But anyhow, that's it works, right? And it's comfy. It's my first time playing it, and you can see me play all sorts of stuff on it. It works, though, of course, as always, I would need more time getting used to the instrument. But yeah, pretty cool. I just figured I gotta try. Oh. Fred likes the guitar. Awesome, man. So if we turn off the backing track, and you can just hear the clean sound. And the reason I think this is interesting is because you can really try the different single coil combinations here. I'm a big fan of single coils. This is the in-between position. So this guitar, Fred, is Enya Inspire. So if you search for Enya Inspire, you're going to find it, Enya Music. I'll also give you some links below this video when we're done. And of course, I should clarify that this is a sponsored video. I got the guitar for free. But you are hearing, of course, my real impressions here. And you get to share my first impressions with me. Bit out of tune now, I think. This is nice. Here you can clearly see that the push-pull is useful here, because here's the sound, clean sound, but with a humbucker in series. So that's standard humbucker wiring. It's nice, but it's a little bit boomy. So if I turn it in parallel, much twangier, spankier. Two very different sounds. And this is more like your, I don't know, Les Paul sound. But then, very nice. So for clean stuff, this is very useful. Ouch. I gotta learn to play this thing. Okay, so it's set up as floating. That explains it. That's daring. Very nice, actually. This is beautiful. I'm gonna choose a different pick here, so we can test some clean sounds. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I love really thin picks for clean tones, and let's try that now. Okay, push-pull engage. So this is very good. This is extremely useful, and you can of course do this on any guitar, but just change the wiring from parallels to series. I'm assuming with higher output pickups that could be especially beneficial. But this is pretty cool. Check it out. Standard series. Now, this is too much to me, but here when I pull the push-pull, it gives me twang. I would just like to do another test with high gain now that I got the delay connected. I thought I had the delay connected, but I didn't. So what am I going to do? Getting confused here. Let's try this. What happens if I turn on the speaker now? Oh, that's a bad idea. I don't know if you realize what happened there was just a big mess. But basically, it started using the built-in sounds, I think, because it totally messed up everything. So not a good idea if you're already connected to an amp. Let's try it some more. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Mark Music, for digging the guitar. Hybrid picking licks. I'd be happy to show some. Let's try some hybrid picking. Check out my right tempo. A lot of pick and fingers there. runs are just pentatonic scale and hybrid picking. So much easier to do hybrid picking, I think, for playing fast. You know, regular picking, it's easy to miss the string, right? But with hybrid picking, it's a more safe way, I think, a more bulletproof way of picking. Cool, Lambda. Thanks for digging my shorts. Gotta learn the fretboard. Oops. Hello, hello. Oops. So let's turn this off. So I just wanted to do another high gain test because I felt that it would do it more justice if I use my regular sound. And my regular sound when I'm jamming over these backing tracks to have quite a bit of delay. So you can hear the delay. So yeah, it works well. I think it works really good as a normal guitar. Of course, you got to spend some time and really find any guitar's strengths and weaknesses. This is something I'm definitely ready to do, and I do really enjoy the looks of this guitar. It's a very nice take on your standard S body, but thinner here and great reach and really good fretwork and lovely kind of copper. I would say copper rather than brass. Copper looking tuners, and same thing with a tremolo here. And yeah, this is very tasteful. And I like the fact that it's gold meets copper here. It's pretty nice. Hi, and thanks, old man. Thank you, young man. So thanks for digging. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. So I really want to thank Enya Music for sending me this guitar. I'm going to have a lot of fun exploring this guitar, exploring the app, see what I can, what sounds I can get going. And I think my absolute my absolute biggest use for this will probably be practicing with the built-in amp. I think that's a kind of genius move. And again, if you missed the beginning, here I can get a low volume, high gain sound coming from the amp. This is something normally you can't do without at least bringing in your practice amp, a bunch of cables, and maybe even like a charger or something to power up the amp. It's just a hassle, especially if you're like me and you have family and very little time for anything really. Just be able to grab the guitar and practice for 10 minutes with high gain without bothering anyone else at a low volume, that's unique. I've never had the opportunity to do that, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. It'll be fun. So do let me know what you think. Let's see here. Oh, band concert. It's bye-bye. Good luck with your concerts, man. Hope they turn out really good. 27 and 28 September. Good luck, man. So, yeah. Play a bit. I've been freaking playing for 1.5 hours. Because I haven't warmed up for that stuff, but it definitely works. And I should say, I haven't commented on that, but the frets are really nice. If you know my, if you've seen my other stuff, you know that I like high frets, or if I don't get my high jumbo frets, I'll just scallop the fretboard. So This is a carbon fiber fretboard. I'm not sure I would dare do that, but I'm not sure it's needed because these are pretty tall frets, thin but tall. And they do remind me a lot of the frets on my Parker guitar, actually. Oh, you can get them for 500 now, Fred. That's cool. I found them for 600 bucks. Awesome. Do you love its color? Yes. This is actually way better, in my opinion, than all the other colors. It's a taste thing, but this was exactly what I was looking for. Because the other one felt like, I don't know, Generation Z or something. I'm too old for the anime or the manga thing on the guitar. I'm not a fan of that. So this was nice. And I definitely like the gold and copper or brass style of detail. Okay, Fred, so if you do get one of these, it would be interesting to know. It would be awesome. I mean, for 500, I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't know if that's with shipping as well. Yes, so this is called Smoke Gray. That's awesome. Français, s'il vous plaît. So my French is really crappy. Someone, Frérot, on Facebook wants me to speak French. Yeah, pictures on guitar, not my thing. Maybe some people like them, but I think a picture on a guitar is cool, but then when you get tired of that picture, what are you going to do? You put another picture there? I think that this kind of approach is more timeless, and you won't get tired of the look of this one. Okay, so we had a question about chords. Every time I want to transition chords, the string still makes sounds whenever I leave my fingers. Classical guitar. Yeah, that can be a problem. What might happen is the fact that you're doing a slight downward motion like this. So, so that's one thing. Try to lift them, but transitioning are always a little bit tricky. So. All might, am I trans? I am not trans, but thanks for your curiosity. So Fred, the weight is good considering there's an amp inside. It doesn't weigh more than my strap. I guess like 3 kilos or something, maybe 7 pounds, I guess. I haven't checked it yet, but like I said in the beginning there, I'm assuming that what they did was they chose carbon fiber, so the guitar without the amp probably doesn't weigh anything at all. And then they put the amp in, and now it sounds, it weighs like a normal guitar. Big Nirvana fan, but I never was a big Foo Fighters fan. I think he's a great musician, though. Just I prefer the vibe of Nirvana better than Foo Fighters. Who am I to have an opinion about two great bands? Okay, so yeah, I can't bring myself to stop because this was a lot of fun, but I'm gonna do another attempt at wrapping this up. We did the unboxing, and then we couldn't help ourselves as usual but try to play the guitar. And I had no idea if it would work because I'd never tried it. This is a more complex guitar which has a built-in speaker, and you can control, if you want to control the details of how the effect chain and the amp sounds, you're going to need your app or your phone to do that. And we did that, and it did work, which was pretty cool. But then we ended going from listening to the onboard speaker to listening to the headphones out to actually plugging it into a real speaker. And that's what you've been hearing for the last couple of, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. So, and it all worked. It sounds pretty cool. And The guitar is a joy to play, and it feels great. This is a pretty cool guitar. I'm gonna have to thank Enya Music once more for sending me this, and most importantly, thank you for being around as I did this unboxing and basically celebrating my new guitar day. Okay guys, so thanks for tuning in. You have been absolutely incredible, and I've been Christopher Dahl. I hope to see you soon again. Thanks for watching all my shorts. Just being around means the world. Have a good one. See ya. Cheers.